When I lost my job in 2007, the thought of going back to work was unbearable because I'd gone through so many emotions and I was just really, really tired. So I decided to teach myself how to design websites. Now, at the time, it was HTML and CSS. And it was very, very difficult for me because I'm not a developer. So just developing those one-page websites were just a pain. But I discovered Headway. Now, this was a theme that worked on WordPress. It was really, really good. And you could go in and really customize any little part of your website. But the challenge is every website that you designed was pretty much going to be designed from scratch. And all the sites I was designing were really taking a very, very long time. And there were no templates. So you had to be very creative in what you wanted to build and then make it come to life. And then came Theme Forest. So this is where we could go in and buy these templates made from WordPress. But again, the challenge was when I used to take a template to a customer, they would say, well, I need this over here and this over there and this over there. And that made it very difficult to go in and customize because once the template was designed, that was it. You just had to go in and replace your images and your text. And then came Divi. Now, Divi was very fascinating because it meant that we could design custom websites, and this was even more fun. It was much easier to use as compared to Headway. So work was good. I was starting to get a lot of jobs. And at that time, my company was called Creative Astro. So I was designing websites for small businesses. I mean, it was really fun and I really, really enjoyed it. In April 2015, this is where the disaster struck. So at that time, I thought to myself, well, I'm designing all these websites super fast and everything seems to be okay. Why not sign up with Groupon? So this was a company where you could go in and sign up with them and discount your services. In my case, it was the web design services. So I discounted my services up to about 93%. So as you can see here, I managed to find this contract. And here we go. So the introductory package was $997 for a website and hosting. It was only a couple of pages, but it went down to $79 after the discount. But guess what? Out of that $79, I had to share 50% of that $79 with Groupon for the deal to work. That was part of the deal. So at first I thought I could make a lot of money because when I designed these websites, I would upsell them to other services. Well, that wasn't the case because it turned out that all these people needed was just a website. So my design agency started suffering. I had to hire one more person to work with me, and my wife was also helping me. So it was 3 of us, and we had sleepless nights. I mean, so the stress and the anxiety of not finishing these website projects was just way too much. In fact, to add on to this, we also had to do a one-to-one consultation where I'd sit down with the client. They would come to our studio. We sit down with them. They tell us what their website is about, and then they give us their brief, basically. So you can imagine with over 200 customers. I mean, in fact, you can see here that already we had 17. This was the first day this was released. This was 17, and then on this package there were 4, and then this one was 3. Just a few hours, of releasing this. So in the end, we had so many people that signed up for this service. So some of them used to come in for one-on-one to give us their brief, and then we'll go ahead and start designing their websites. So we were using Divi at that time. So although the sites were, not too bad to design, but it really took a long time, and we had a lot of sleepless nights, and plus the anxiety as well. And when this money came in, it came in to pay the bills and to pay one of my designers, and pretty much had nothing left, but now had a list of videos that I had to do. And after 6 months, we only completed about, I'd say about 20 of the websites out of about 200 and something. And I could not see the end of this because it just became more and more difficult. Now, another thing to add to that was we also had clients who were so difficult, right? You would design something for them, and then they'll come back a week later and say, no, we need this changed. We want this changed. And we had to go back and redesign the site. So looking back, a lot of things were not in place. So the redesigns were supposed to have been charged for, and the type of websites also was supposed to be clear. That wasn't clear as well. So one client would want an e-commerce website, another one would want a membership website. So you can imagine how difficult this was. So I thought to myself, why not have a go at this again? Like seriously, run a design agency again, because here, as you can see, the prices were okay. $2,997 for an advanced website hosting and support. And this, it covered quite a lot of pages of websites and so on. So what I used to charge before the discount was not too bad, actually. But now I want to have a go at it again, because a lot has changed since 2015. We have AI, we have templates, we have done for you websites. There's a lot now that we can use to build amazing websites, especially for small businesses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new design agency, and I'm going to call it SiteCrafter. So basically the name of my website is going to be the design agency. So I'm really excited about this. And what makes it even more exciting is I realized that quite a few people on my site are actually trying to make money with the software they buy. Because remember, when you purchase Divi lifetime license, the goal really is to design websites for others. So if I can take you through that journey of how I am doing it, I think this will be very exciting. In fact, I'll be sharing quite a lot of information. I'll be sharing with you my progress, my templates, how I'm doing things, how I'm planning things, and so on. So I think this is going to make the website the YouTube channel even more exciting, because at the moment, I just have tutorials left, right, and center. So now if I focus this on the design agency, and how you can make your own design agency a success, I think that would be a very good starting point. Now, I also touched on the softwares that are available at the moment. Things have moved really, really fast. If you take a look at the main aim is going to be consultations, web design, and I'll also be doing brand deals and sponsorships. So let's take a look and see what sort of software we can use for our agencies. So when we take a look here, we have Fluent CRM. Now, every single website, especially small businesses or even bloggers, needs some sort of an email marketing automation system. And this is where we have Fluent CRM. Now, quite a few of you, when I was doing the promotion for Fluent CRM, you managed to lock into the unlimited license, which is fantastic, because you can charge quite a lot of money for this service for your clients, because now you can pitch to them an email marketing automation system for their website. Secondly, we have Fluent Booking. So if any of your small business websites need to have some sort of a booking system, well, this also does a fantastic job. Now, I'm not saying these are the only options. There are also other plugins that you can use out there. We also have Fluent Boards. This was recently released. And guys, if you haven't purchased Fluent Boards, you need to go in and purchase this. This is your project management software for WordPress. And this is going to be at the core of SiteCrafter.com. This is how I'm going to be managing pretty much all my work. We have Fluent support, so this makes it easy to track all your emails. So pretty much anyone who needs support on your website. We also have Shortcut. This is going to be managing the payments and short triggers. It's going to be connecting plugins that are naturally not connecting, which is also very, very powerful. Now, when it comes to the web design side of things, we have ZipWP. This is fantastic when it comes to designing websites really fast with AI. And I really like the idea that ZipWP has the sitemap and also the wireframe mode. So literally you can design your website in less than a day. We also have Astra. So if you want to design a website using Gutenberg, well, Astra theme is the best theme out there. And again, you can go for the lifetime licenses for these products. This is something I highly recommend, especially if you want to run a design agency. We also have Spectra. Now, this is your option for designing websites using Gutenberg. This has a page builder like environment where you can design your websites that way. So it is very, very powerful. And of course, we have Divi. Now, I would like Divi to develop to Divi 5 and also see how they can change the way they implement AI into their system. I'm really looking forward to that. So these are the tools that I'll be working with. Of course, there may be a few that I'll add on. Like, for example, if I need to build membership websites, I'll be using, say, Show Members and so on. So for any one of you who are either on the Funnels to Income or Divi University Lifetime membership on my sites, I'm also giving you something even extra, and that is a one-to-one call, a strategy call, if you want to discuss how to set up your agency website. So I'm willing to do that. Once the website is ready, I will let you know, and then we can do some bookings where we can do a Zoom call and have our one-to-ones, and we can discuss our strategy and our design ideas on how you can also get started with creating a design agency. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments box below. Until next time, see you in the next one.